For Ultimate Team Coins, check out GameGoldTrader.com. Their link is in the description below. A very fast and reliable service. And if you use the discount code NEPO at checkout, you get a discount on your coins. They also offer PSN, MSP, and other game gold as well. What's up guys, NepentheZ here, and welcome to a video about FIFA 14 chemistry. I was speaking to some of you guys actually on Twitter, like speaking about some of my thoughts on chemistry and whether or not this would be an interesting video, and people said that they wanted to watch it. And how this came about is I was talking to my friend Dior on FIFA about chemistry styles and chemistry itself. So as you guys well know, if a player has perfect chemistry, he gets every little chevron in his chemistry style filled up, and if they have basic chemistry style, so like Moon Byung Woo here, as you can see, his pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, defending and heading, those chevrons aren't filled in. Now, nobody actually knows how chemistry works except EA, because they don't release exact statements on how it works exactly, if that makes sense. So I'm not really looking for answers here, more just theories and thoughts, and looking about your guys' experiences with this. And one of the reasons why I thought about this specifically was because I've played against so many teams the last few months that have like 70, 80, 85 chemistry that have demolished me, and I wonder why. And I also see people using, for example, Ronaldo, a striker like that, and even though he only gets a maximum of 7 chemistry as a striker, if you put him to a left forward, he can get 7 chemistry. He still plays incredibly well, and I think to myself, how is this possible? So this is my theory. We have here, Ronaldo has pace, dribbling and passing with his chevrons, right? Which means the shooting, defending and heading cannot possibly be negatively affected because they don't have chemistry style. So if he has 2 chemistry like this, where he gets none of the chevrons filled in, does the abilities that he loses only get lost with the chemistry styles that are put on his card? So does he only lose pace, dribbling and passing abilities here because he already doesn't have chevrons on shooting, defending and heading? So it begs the question that if I put the chemistry style Sentinel, I bet I haven't even got one in the club now, have I? I haven't, right. So if I put the chemistry style, let's say I put this chemistry style on, right, the backbone chemistry style on Ronaldo, and now I've got 2 chemistry on him because he's only got the manager and the shield. Does this mean that when I go to a game, he loses abilities in defense, heading and passing? Because if it does mean that, I don't care that he loses abilities in those positions, because as playing him as a striker, he's got 93 pace, 90 shooting and 91 dribbling that aren't affected at all. Or am I just wrong? Like I said, it'd be interesting to see your guys' thoughts and feedback on this, because I've built a team where I had like a whole group of players that were all mixed chemistry, and some had good chemistry, some had bad chemistry, and I played around with the chemistry styles with them, and it didn't seem to have a massive effect. But in FIFA 13, if you lost one chef, let's say, you know, again going back to Byung Woo, let's say you had pace, shooting, passing, heading and defending had the green arrows, and dribbling had the white arrow. In my experience, that means the dribbling would be the thing that was negatively affected. In FIFA 14, the attributes that have no chevrons because of the chemistry styles, I just don't know whether or not they have negative impacts on having 0 chemistry. So for example, if I played Falcao here, is his dribbling, passing and heading, sorry, dribbling, passing and defending still going to be as good as it would be should I have 10 chemistry? Because the only things that aren't improved are the pace, shooting and heading. Now, like I say, I don't really expect full answers here. I know there's going to be a lot of confusion with what I'm really trying to talk about, but like from my understanding, so for a striker, the important stats in a striker for me are pace, shooting and heading. Dribbling comes sort of fourth, but then defending and passing are irrelevant. So if you want to play Ronaldo here, you can easily put a chemistry style that has defending and passing. I don't even know if there actually is a chemistry style that just does defending and passing. Is there? Let's have a look. Defending and shooting. No, there's not. So yeah, but I'm sure there is one that I just don't have it. But you could easily put a chemistry style that has defending and passing on. So although he doesn't get chemistry in the defending and passing areas, he still gets perfect attributes in pace, shooting, dribbling and heading, because that's not negatively affected by chemistry. I know this is the sort of video that's just going to come with many questions and answers that I don't have. Like I said, this is just a theory from me that if you built a team that might have had 30 or 40 chemistry but had the correct chemistry styles to negate the fact that they didn't have good chemistry, you could essentially build an ultimate team. You could play Ronaldo up front. You could play Zlatan at right midfield if you wanted, because playing him here at right midfield, as you can see, he gets no, he gets no bonuses in pace, shooting and heading, but you could put the right chemistry style on again. So for a right winger, you don't really care about defending, you don't really care about heading, so you put Sentinel on him, so his defending and heading is like negated, his defending and heading is played negatively, but the rest of his attributes are still the same. What you got here for a right back, he's got some chemistry, he's got 7 chemistry, so he's got some boosts, but does it impact the stats that don't have the chem style on them negatively or positively, or does it just ignore them? This is going to be the end of the video, because I'm going to just keep talking and keep confusing because that's how these kind of videos go. I will make a follow-up video on this either tomorrow or the day after, like really taking into consideration your guys' thoughts and feedback and opinions in the comment section. But also, before we go, do you guys have any teams that you play with where you've got a player that's just like on 5 or 6 chemistry, but they play out of this world? I know last year 6chem Eto was one of those things where people were just like, yeah, 6chem Eto is unreal in this game. It didn't seem to, the lack of chemistry didn't seem to impact his card at all, and he played really well. And then it takes me to thinking, like, sometimes like you get the bronze starter pack teams with like 20, 30, 40 chem, and you manage to beat gold teams with 100 chem. Now, is that because the chemistry isn't really that relevant? And I'm going to leave that up to you guys. So let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. A bit of a different style of video, I guess, but it definitely will be interesting to start reading the comments of this. So let me know in the comment section below, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace. World Cup, that chest to volley, for me, probably the second best goal in the World Cup so far this year. Let me know in the comment section below if you agree. He has won a lot more things this season. He won he was the League One assist leader, even though Monaco didn't win the title. He was a UNFP